Hi everyone, it's Dee's. It's a little bit windy out here, but I wanted to do a walkthrough of my home and show you all my Christmas decorations. So we'll start at the entrance, and this is all I have. At the entrance is a pretty wreath. So now we'll walk inside and I'll show you just a little couple of things on a glass cabinet that I have. So let's go in. So I have this glass cabinet, and I just keep a couple of things on the top. It's a little Santa, and he's wind up and plays some tunes. And there's a little glass ornament that my mum gave me a few years back, and I thought that just looks nice in front of the Santa. And then on this side, this little moose is actually a doorstop, but I think it's too pretty to use as that, so he sits up there. And now I'll just take you to the other end of the house. Now here is my Christmas tree this year, which is not very big at all. It's probably only about 3 foot or something, and I've put it on the coffee table. I have 4 little granddaughters, and I did not want to put my big tree up with all my good ornaments because I don't want them getting hurt, and it's easy to pull down. So I thought I would just, for the next couple of years, probably go for this black tree I have. And the ornaments I put on, it doesn't matter if they get broken, and they're quite hard to break anyway. So as you can see, I've wrapped up all the presents, and I have this Santa, and he's standing at the end of the table, and he's holding a bell. Now this looks like the bell that Santa gave the boy in Polar Express, and I love it. And he was holding another red one, but I think the grandkids got that, and probably it's in the toy box somewhere. But he's also holding this tassel that I made. So I thought that looked good there. And there's Sid the Elf. He's very mischievous. The girls try and find him every time they come and visit Nanny. He hides, and they've got to find him. And his name is Sid Butterbean. That's what we named him. So the girls have all adopted him. I think that's cute. And sitting on top of the gift up here is a very cute snowman that I found from Ned's Emporium. He was in my craft room, but I put him out here so he can oversee all the gifts and make sure that Sid doesn't get into too much mischief. At the bottom of the tree I have this little bird that I altered last year. I got from a second-hand shop and the girls love that. It's got a sensor in there, so if you clap or make noise it'll sing to you, so they think it's great. Especially Hazel, my daughter's youngest, and his little Santa's Workshop metal decoration that I have. And I just put some tinsel under the tree because I don't have a tree skirt. And as I mentioned before, this is a black tree. A lot of people can't tell, they just think it's a very, very dark green. And I've just got these metal ornaments that I've had probably since the 90s, I would say. And this little angel, I have silver and gold. I think I've just put the gold up. And they're probably about the same age too. My oldest son, he was only little when I bought this, so. And these are reasonably new, probably about 3 or 4 years old. And these are probably from the 90s as well, 2000 maybe, I'm not sure, I can't remember. I have so many, but they're iridescent snowflakes and I think they're beautiful. I wish I bought more of them. And so I have more of the metal ornament, and that's a star. Oh, here it is. The girls did not take the bell. I moved it. Poor girls getting the blame. That's a bit heavy for that though. So I'll have to adjust that. And I'll just have probably about 6 of these glass ornaments, which these ones are too high for the little ones to get, so and just a little star on the top. And this star tinsel I put on at the last minute after I'd done everything else. I thought it needed something more, so, and this is Santa's head. It's a bit scary, but I like the beard. And he's wearing glasses, of course, and he's got a pretty hat on. A nice woolen hat with some holly. There's a metal bow. And the lights on there, I don't know if you can tell, but they're green. There's a Christmas tree, metal Christmas tree. I just love these red baubles. They're made out of polystyrene, so they're very light, but they're just so glittery. They sparkle so much. I love decorations, and I don't have any of my snow globes out because I don't want them in danger of getting broken. So that's going to have to wait for a couple of years. And over here on the wall is my altered little Santa car that I bought from Bunnings. So if you go over on my craft channel, you might find it there where I explain how I've altered it. So that's a little counting up to Christmas. That's wrong, I've got to change it. It's the 20th. So that's the Christmas tree. Now we'll go over to my buffet, which you may have watched me put together in a previous video, but I'll show you with all the pretty lights on. So this is my buffet, and the candles that I placed there, they're just for looks. I won't put them on at all, but you can see the green lights are on. And something that I didn't show you in the video where I put all this together, I decided after recording that particular video to place these gold balls amongst all the ornaments. There's Santa in the brown suit. I'm always liking to buy something that's a little bit different. And I just love these deer over here. They have a nice crunchy sound to them. There's my little brown angels. I have one there and another one over here. And the fibre optic pot at the back. I want to buy a nice little container for that to sit in, or maybe I'll alter a terracotta pot or something. There's a little tinsel deer. And all my trees. So that's my cone trees. That's my buffet, and I just love it. And next to that is the table, which is quite plain this year because I'm not going to put a table runner on there. Again, I don't want the girls pulling candles down with them, so I have my 2 spicy smelling candles from the Hundorf candle shop, and I had these little berries and things previously in previous years, so just got 2 of those either end of the table. to the corner of the room. Now normally that round corner table is where I'll put the big tree, but as I mentioned, I didn't put that up this year, so just have this little corner cabinet, and I'll put some of those warm LED lights in that pot in the corner. And then I have my fibre optic tree, a small one, which I've had for years. And this I made, I just decoupaged. It has got a LED candle in there, but it's not strong enough to light up. And I'm not going to use the real candle in here this year. And I have these cute little velvet Christmas trees that I bought from an op shop. There's two. They just sit down there. And there's my new snowman that I bought this year. And he just sits up on the top there. He drops glitter everywhere, so he just sits safely up there. So that's that corner. I did have two slim candle type trees either side of my buffet last year, but I decided not to put them up. And just in this little section here, this is just where I normally sit. I'll have a rest and have some coffee. It's got all my remotes and things on this little shelf, and I have these cute little Christmas squirrels that I also bought from the Handorf candle shop. I got that for our anniversary, my hubby and I. And I have this beautiful forest scene with the deer, and that can play a tune if you want it to. It plays about 5 different tunes, and it's so pretty. Let's see if I can zoom in. I don't know if it's showing up sparkly or not, but it's absolutely gorgeous. See it sparkle? You can just be mesmerised by that if you sit next to it and watch. So that's sort of like a lantern, and I put that out because that one's new too, but it's out of the way, and someone normally sits here with visitors, so can keep a good eye on that, make sure that it doesn't get broken. And I think other than the window with all my snowmen, that is it. So we'll just take you over to the window. There's my fish tank. which I have a video on if you're interested. But above that is a slimline window, and I have all my snowmen on there. I'll just try and zoom in, and I hope the window isn't going to be too glary. This one I didn't turn on. He lights up and changes different colours. And there's my wooden ones, a set of 3, which I absolutely love. There's a snowman who's going to shovel some snow. And this was a gift to me from my husband from the candle shop. Got that for our anniversary, and that's a beautiful wooden snowman. You can use real tea lights, but I just use the LEDs being on the window. And this one's a wooden looking snowman, but he's not wood, it's resin. It's the 3 kins that stay out there all year long. And then the snowman that I made. So that is it, guys. Now this probably will be the last video I make. And I'll probably take a little break, and I'll come back in the new year. We'll wait and see, maybe not. I think I need to change the batteries on this. But I would just like to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. This year's been very hard for all of us, and a lot more difficult on some people. We've been quite lucky here in Australia as far as the COVID cases go, and I know some people have been really struggling, so I do hope you have a reasonably nice break. And just remember, family's important. Remember what's important, and I really hope that next year, 2021, is going to be a lot better for all of us. So with that, I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for all of your support over my years of this channel, and particularly this year. I really appreciate that you come and stop by, and we'll see you in the new year. So take good care of yourselves, everyone. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.